And the next formation we'll take a look at is going to be the Y off trio weak. We're going to audible into this once again. Got a lot of great plays. First and foremost, we've got the GL fork and zig. There's a route in here that's real glitchy. It kind of sits and then it moves. You've also got that outside zig route, which is extremely rare to find. Very good against man coverages. This is going to be a quick snap play. I'm going to run it stock. There's no reason for me to make any adjustments. We're going to also leverage a Y lead option. Is just another play to go and throw into the scheme. And then I was looking for some plays to throw in, and I settled in on this dagger X out just because this is a deep out route. I like having deep out routes in my schemes. And here's a play that is extremely glitchy. It's the play action Y wheel. That route by the tight end, that wheel route by the tight end, is a coverage breaker, a match coverage breaker, and it can be very effective. So once again, we're going to come into this formation out of the Y off trips weak because I want to have a very effective running game and kind of go from there. All right, so right here we see kind of like press coverages. Let's go into the running game. What's cool about this running game is that you've got basically this trap play that it gives you an inside run, but also you've got a tight end that's going to come back and hit the backside guy. Probably not a play I'm going to run too much. I might actually pull this out for inside zone. But having the lead option gives you the option to go ahead and attack your opponent with an option play, and it's nice to have that in your back pocket if you got yourself a good running back, or actually tight or quarterback, like so. So you can see right here, I just hit the X button, and I'm able to go ahead and use my quarterback if you see a guy crashing down. So this is probably a good play to go ahead and use out of the huddle. Just a quick snap play just to see if your opponent is going after the running back, or if he's doing QB contain, to give you a feel for what type of stuff he's running. So this play right here, the GL zig fork zig, I initially was doing my progressions and reads on the left side with Evans and Irving, and then kind of coming back to the right side. But I find that I'm throwing the ball late because of that progression. So I'm seeing it's usually a little bit better to go with the progressions on the right side. It's really about Palmer's route. Yeah, so that actually is better because you could tell, you could read if you're going to go back to the left side. So let me just jump in an instant replay, kind of show you what I'm looking at. This guy's route against zone coverages just kind of sits, and if this defender sits down and doesn't float up, that means it's man. And I can go ahead and go back to this backside whip and know I'm going to get leverage against this because it's man coverage, and I can catch that and pick up some pretty cheap yards. So once again, it's just cheap yardage. Watch Palmer. He's my read. So the defender came down and played Palmer. He didn't go up, and as a result, I'm just going to go to the whip on the right side. Floats up. Here you go. All right, so just got hit, but very easy read progressions and where to go with the ball. Guys come down. Here you go. So just waiting for me to get a zone read. Watch Palmer right here. All right, comes down. Got this crossing route. This is a lot of crossing routes. This is a really, really good play to use against an opponent that runs a lot of zone man coverages and stuff like that. Let's watch to see if Palmer gets open. He does. All right, so it's a slow read progression. You can pick up 5 or 6 yards or so. Not a monster yardage with this particular play, but it's a good play to go ahead and catch your opponent off guard if he's got floating coverages. So if he runs a lot of cloud coverages, cover 3 cloud or whatever, or cover 3 drop, this is a really good play to go and throw into your scheme. And you can even wait a little bit against man coverage on that route, but that route really is money with that. Running back route I don't necessarily look to. Let's see here. So you can see the alignment with the guys. This is showing me cover 2. So let's see if we can hit this route. All right, so play action Y wheel is really, really goofy, and it gives you an opportunity to hit that tight end route. Hot blitz, I looked to Evans against hot blitzes, so man blitzes. It's going to be my route I'm going to throw to. But you've got that crossing carrying route by Godwin, and then Palmer going over the middle of the field. But really what we've got going on is this route. You can see how he just doesn't get covered by a lot of like match principles. It just kind of messes up all the matching for that route. So let's go ahead and take a look at this once again. Got press coverage. Let's see if Otten gets open. If not, you might have to go ahead and go across. That deep crosser usually will get leverage, especially if you got a good wide receiver in that crossing route. I don't like throwing that because I've got that deep curl on the backside. That's usually your hot route. So if you get single coverage, you want to go and hit that backside wide receiver more than anything else. I don't look to the running back at all. What I'm really looking for, okay, so in that type of situation, I took too long. You got to make a progression faster than that when you got some type of blitz. So that's the only downside of this sort of play, is that you can't get yourself in trouble if a guy's a heavy blitzer. But it really extends your opponent in 2 different areas across the field. You've got that tight end route, which, trust me, I have really exposed defenses with this tight end route where it just doesn't match correctly. So you see the crossing route by Godwin was opening up. So this is a kind of play that you want to go ahead and use in situations that you don't think your opponent is trying to attack you hot. Here you go. So right there, once again, the middle of the field was going to open up for a huge play. But if I get isolation on the backside, I'm going to go and hit that. All right. Here it is. That's a late read with this. This is something I need to jump into the lab a little bit more. But I'm just kind of showing you this, what I'm seeing with this here play. Let's see if we can get hit Palmer early. Oh, that's a bad play. Even though I had a contested check right there, but the defender actually got out there and actually played it correctly. So one other play I'm going to go ahead and use is going to be the tight end, the dagger YX. And I'm probably not going to use it in a 2 high shell like this because I've seen cover 2. But what I'm going to do with this is try to go, wow, that's a cool animation. I want to go, if I get an isolated 3 high shell, okay, so we got basically man coverage here, or some type of quarters. I'm going to go ahead and use a levels concept like this. So Evans is my first read. Once he gets to his top of his stand, if I don't have any support by other defender, I'm going to throw that route pretty much all the time. I've got a little check down with a drag, and then I've got a deep post or deep in with Palmer on the left side. He's supported. And right here you can see that I threw that ball a little bit early. Really the smart thing is to do that tight end route on the backside. So here we go. We got a blitz. Slide protect off to the right. Look to Evans. He's going to be that smart read. I pass slide that, so I actually push the ball to the outside. So let's go ahead and take a look. Let's see here. So we got a man pressure, a man look right now. Look at that. So just it's glitchy. I'll figure out which routes to do with this, but I just want to show this to you once again, guys. So I'm going to go ahead and go into the lab, break this down in specific looks, polish up the scheme for you, and then start running this online just to kind of show you some gameplay. But after that, after I get things kind of polished up, I'll probably start dropping an ebook a little bit early with these three formations and just keep adding as we go. So once again, guys, thanks for your support. Until next time.